are going to talk about thumbnails and publishing. I love your scopes because I can actually view them live in Australia. I love you on here. In LA, it doesn't ever rain. You know, I've heard that. I love you guys on here. You guys make these scopes so much fun for me, and I really am enjoying doing them. I'm thinking about that after the 31 days of YouTube is up, still continuing to do like YouTube advice type scopes. So if that's something you guys want to see, make sure you let me know, because, you know, if it's something that you think would be valuable, I'll probably do it. Maybe like live Q&As or something that are YouTube related. You guys let me know what you want. But yep, I knew, Leslie, you'd be happy about that. Just watching it getting closer and closer to rain. But today we are talking about thumbnails for YouTube videos and hitting that publish or save button on your videos. For those of you who are new, my name is Mandy, and I have recently realized how much I love YouTube. So I created a challenge called the 31 Days of YouTube to help others and empower others. Hi from Rio Rancho. Where are you scoping from? I live near the Star Center. I'm fairly close to that area. Love Rio Rancho. Hope you guys get some rain too, because New Mexico is kind of spotty. But I realized how much I love YouTube, and I created this challenge to empower others to join the YouTube community and to become a creator. Just see if you like it. That's all I ask. And it's very scary to start YouTube because you hear so many success stories. Yes, I'm always trying to improve my channel, especially because it's geared towards a niche group. That is awesome. Niche groups are amazing because you're building your community. So continue to follow on with my 31 days of YouTube. We're on day 10, obviously, but I do include all my blog posts up on my blog, so you can go back and reference them. You can see all my YouTube videos, and because I love you guys, I take the time to upload my scopes, my replays, onto my YouTube channel. So they're archived for more, thank you, they're archived for more than 24 hours. So make sure you check out my YouTube channel, Mandy Jean Chic. It's easier, honestly, if you guys just go to my blog, mandyjeanchic.com, and then go to my YouTube channel. But the wonderfulness that is thumbnails, because it is such an exciting topic. When I was doing my blog post today, I was thinking how, yay, Deb's here! Now we can get the party started. Did you bring the champagne? But when I was trying to figure out a cool way, you know, a very Mandy way to bring kind of thumbnails to life. Because what are thumbnails? Thumbnails are the photo, Moscato. Oh, girl, you're speaking my language. Thumbnails are how you bring your video, you engage people. Thank you. You get them into what your video is about. You entice them, you bring them in. So when you're creating your thumbnails, I think it's one of the most important things you can do for your YouTube channel. And how do you create a thumbnail? It is very easy. And on my blog, I showed you in my YouTube video how I create a thumbnail. Now I'm going to be very honest. I'm forgetful. And 90% of the time in my videos, I forget to take a thumbnail. So when you forget to take a thumbnail, you have three options. You can take a screenshot from your video, which is what I show you in my tutorial. You can take a quick thumbnail. As long as you're taking it in landscape mode, you're okay. So you can even use your phone. You know, you don't have to break out your DSLR for that, but if you want to, by all means, go for it. Or you can create, that's why we use planners and lists, and that's why I'm creating a YouTube planner, because I always forget to make thumbnails. Or you can create a, how do you embed thumbnail pics? Let me write that down and we'll come back to that. Okay, we'll come back to that. Or you can create a graphic. You can create something, and if you go to my channel, you'll see I kind of do a mixture. You can always tell when I remember to do a thumbnail, because it's very staged and very prepared. You can tell when I forget to do a thumbnail, because 9 times out of 10, it's a graphic. This is what the video is about. Always, always, always do the best you can to make your thumbnails engaging but relevant to your video. If your thumbnail is not relevant to your video, people are going to, one, you're going to lose credibility. because people are going to feel like they got hoodwinked into watching this video, and you don't want that. You want people to, when they watch your video, they want to watch more. They want to know what else you have on your channel. So having those thumbnails is very important, because here's something else that happens. You're watching a video, for example, I was watching Emily Noel today, and she was talking about the MAC pencils. Right after her video was Beauty Buzz Hub, and it came up with hers, and then her thumbnail. So it enticed me then to watch her review, because I'm just making sure there's not like a tornado going by, because it's looking pretty dark outside. If there is a tornado that goes by and we end this, I'll pick up later, I promise. Tornado ain't gonna stop me. But you want to make sure that you can keep your audience and keep your credibility with your thumbnails. So what do you want to include? Keeping thumbnails consistent helps establishing branding as well. Yes, and that's actually my next thing I want to talk about. So what do you include in your thumbnails? I would recommend not using the thumbnail that YouTube chooses for you, because anyone who's made videos before, hey girl, how are you? Anybody who's made YouTube videos before knows they pick the 3 worst moments in your video to snap a picture of you, because you will have the most incredible derp faces ever. How they do this, I don't know. But literally, they pick the 3 worst moments of my video, and they're like, these could be your thumbnails. And I'm like, no, those are not my thumbnails. And it honestly, it kind of sucks. So that's why creating customized thumbnails is important. Now, along the lines with your customized thumbnail, you can bring in your branding, which is a great way for people to recognize your videos. Because when you're searching for a video, the first thing you see is the title and thumbnail, and then you see who it's by. So if you have a consistent technique for your thumbnail, as your community grows, screen froze for me, back for the replay girl, no problem, man. Also, I do post my videos on YouTube, so, but thank you for sharing, and thank you for just being here. You rock. But if you have consistency in your thumbnails, people are going to recognize your thumbnails, and people are going to say, okay, that is a Run with Craft Scissors video, or that is a Mandy Jean Chic video. Now, here's the other thing you can do. To be consistent with branding, people recognize faces. So, as you can use, if you're going to be doing a lot of videos where you're doing like tutorials and things like that, people recognize facial features, eyes, and things like that. I tend to do my own thing when it comes to, honestly, thumbnails, which it's worked for me, but I could be better about it. My thumbnails are kind of all over the place. Sometimes I'll do actual graphics about what the video is about. And then I'll do graphics. Every time I do graphics that show me and have like a little blurb on my video off to the side, I get a lot more views than when I say Mac haul. And it's really interesting how people view those thumbnails. And I think part of it is because people subscribe to you because they like your videos. So they're going to recognize that, if that makes sense. So back to embedding your thumbnail pics. Here's the easiest way to do that. YouTube makes it very, very, very easy. Save your thumbnail pic with a file name, meaning, for example, today I did quick thumbnails for YouTube and publishing your videos. So my thumbnail title was I'm following your channel. Thank you. For my thumbnail actual file name, I think I did YouTube thumbnail tips. So when you're putting that file up there, you're still getting a little bit of searchability off of that file name. Be very mindful. It's gonna rain, y'all. Be very mindful of your file names, because again, once you're embedding this stuff and once it's getting on the internet, it's there. That's also coming in when you're uploading a video. When you are importing or exporting your video, when you're exporting your video from whatever software you use to edit, name that video. Put in your keywords. I don't name all my videos, like vlog 30, vlog 31. I name my video, let's see here, what was the last one I did? The thumbnail one. Thumbnails, uploading, YouTube tips, 31 days of YouTube. all my keyword searches. And it's in the file name. Because also, when I embed some of those videos into my blog, searchability. Now, the size for your thumbnail is 1280 by 720. I do include that on my blog if you guys wanted to be able to write that down. And do not go bigger than that and do not go smaller than that. Because here's what happens. If you go bigger than that, your thumbnail gets all cut off and it becomes all, you know, wackadoo. If it's smaller than that, YouTube is going to increase the size to fit, which means you can get a little pixelated. Now, remember, a lot of people say, well, you know, thumbnails are teeny tiny. Yes, they are. But your thumbnails also sometimes go on replay videos, or when you're watching a video and YouTube will prompt another video on after it. Guess what gets shown? Your thumbnail. Again, branding your channel is very, very, very important. And thumbnails, one of the #1 ways to do that. So do we have, before we get on to publishing, do we have any more thoughts or comments about thumbnails? And, oh, I totally skipped over a whole section. Sorry, you guys. I haven't even started drinking my dinner yet. Kidding. I upload 1920 by, and they're okay too. Okay, that's good to know, because when I've uploaded bigger, it just, like, it starts cutting things off sometimes. But if it works for you, great. Keep doing it, girl. When it comes to actually creating that thumbnail, and if say you do a screenshot, or say you actually, as long as they're the right, exactly the right ratio, isn't it like, I'm trying to remember what the ratio is now. Can someone actually, oh, here, I'll do it real quick because I'm sitting in front of my computer. YouTube thumbnail ratio. I want to say it's 16 by 9. 4 by 3. Yeah. So, well, what I just seen was actually 16 by 9 and under 2 under 2 limit. Okay. So, as long as you are within those ratios, and thank you for honestly bringing that up, because I'm a numbers girl, and that then if you're within those ratios, that would work. But when it comes to creating your thumbnail, here are some suggestions. I have Photoshop. I love Photoshop, but I am not going to use Photoshop to create a thumbnail. Guess what I use? PicMonkey. It's free, it's fast, and your thumbnails don't need to be like superb Photoshop printable quality, if that makes sense. I always include, like, I always play with the color a little bit sometimes in my thumbnails, just to either like up the saturation a little bit. What was it again? PicMonkey. PicMonkey.com. It's free and it's super easy to use, and it has a lot of cool things for being a free program. They do have some paid things on there, and I was a paid member for a very long time, but I never used the stuff. So I just use the free version. But it allows you to create an amazing thumbnail for free. So you can go in there, you can add your text, you can add banners. All of my thumbnails are created in PicMonkey. It just works well for me. So that is my suggestion if you are trying to create a quick thumbnail, is PicMonkey. Do we have any more questions or comments about thumbnails before we move on to the all-important publishing your video? It's getting ready to rain so bad. I hope it rains, because, you know, my backyard's not enough of a jungle right now. If you guys have more questions as you're thinking about it, just put them in, and we will come back to thumbnails. Now, in the 31 days of YouTube, I have prompted you guys to spend the last 3 days uploading the same video, but going step by step in how to upload that. So today we were at the all-important publishing your video. Now, I always, upload my videos to private first, because I like to make sure that I have the time to add the title, add the tags, and everything, and rewatch my video to make sure that I don't have any blatant mistakes in my video. You guys, you're gonna make a mistake. Hear that? Thunder. Oh, so happy. You're going to make mistakes in your videos. You know, you're going to make a boo-boo, you're going to spell something wrong, you're going to forget to edit a clip. It happens. We're human. And I guarantee you somebody will probably say, you don't need to see a twister scope. We'll be okay. I think it's just gonna rain, which is okay. But you know what? If we do get a twister, I'll make sure I hold my phone so you guys can experience the intensity of it. How about that? That's how hardcore I am. But, you know, when it comes to publishing your videos, that's what I recommend. Upload to private first. Give yourself plenty of time to make sure that that video is exactly what you want it to be before you hit publish. Now, the reason why I always recommend that is because I upload my videos, you guys know this, overnight. It just works better for me because it can upload overnight, and when I get on my computer in the morning before I go into the office, I can add my titles, add my tags, and we're ready to go. You can upload things and save it where it's at. So today I prompted you to publish your first video. And what I would like you guys to do is make sure you share your video and use the hashtag 31 days of YouTube. Or tag me at Mandy Jean Chic so I can make sure that I find it, so I can see it, and so I can subscribe to your channel. Because, you know, I love watching people on YouTube because it's like my TV now. So when it comes to publishing your videos, it is very, very, very easy. Once you have already put your video on private, you just go to the Creator Studio in the right-hand corner of your screen, which I also show in my tutorial. Click on Video Manager on the left. Yes, on the left. I'm so bad with the right and the left. I'll say like left and I'll be like, no, other left. Using hashtags so everyone can find you from here. Exactly, use the hashtag 31 days of YouTube. So, because this is what the 31 days of YouTube is. It's a supportive environment to help build your confidence to become the next YouTube star. And when you do become the next YouTube star, don't forget about me, please. But, so you go to the left-hand side of your screen, click Video Manager, and then you'll go find your video. And when you go to your video, it'll open it up like your, when you go to add your title and tags and stuff like that. And on the right-hand side, you'll see where it says Private. You click that down arrow, and you will see Publish. And once you hit Publish, you can do Publish or Schedule, depending on what you want to do. I schedule a lot of videos that come on at 6 a.m. Mountain Time, just because that is when I see an increase in my channel, is early in the mornings. So, and also this also goes along with your demographics too, because, you know, if you have a younger demographic, a lot of kids watch YouTube. A lot of kids, make it sound like, you know, a lot of these young whippersnappers watch YouTube before they go to school, or while they're getting dressed, or while they're putting on their makeup. So you may see a spike in your channel from the hours of 5:30 to 7:30. You know, if you are a very mom-based channel or parent-based channel, you may see a spike in your channel later in the morning after the kids are at school, after things like that. Really take and this is something we'll get more in depth here in a few days, but really take the time to realize when it is a good time for you to hit that publish button or schedule your videos. So you can do either or. You can just hit publish or you can schedule. And it's all on the same screen. You hit save, bada bing, bada boom, your video's on YouTube. That's it. It sounds a lot more complex than it really is. I think it takes more confidence to actually hit that button that says save. I really do. So do we have any more questions about publishing or thumbnails? Anything like that? Do I talk really fast? How are you able to figure out when the spikes were? Does analytics tell you that? Google may hate me for this. Google Analytics is the biggest pain in the butt ever. What I actually did was I went in and used YouTube's analytics and saw kind of when people were following my channel. If you go in, I'm actually, pardon my looking away from you guys. I'm not being rude. I actually want to make sure I tell you guys the right info because I don't know it by heart. When you go to your Creator Studio, your speed is fine, thank you. I always wonder about that because I am a fast talker, so I'm always told to slow down. Slow down and enunciate, that's what my grandma always says to me. I can't hear you, you talk too fast. If you go to reports and you click views, you can see your day by day and you can break it down daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly, depending on what you're looking for. Now, just play with your graphs because I'm trying to remember which one it is. If you click daily, yeah, if you click daily, it'll show you how many views you have per day. Where's the one that shows you the time? If it starts raining, you guys, I may need to, quickly let you guys go and go build an ark real quick. Patrick, can you teach me how to build an ark? You're good at woodworking. Maybe you should do a video on that. What happens if you guys get rain in Los Angeles? How to build an ark. Let me get back to you about the analytics side of it because it's been so long since I've done it. I will research that. Shoot me an email and we'll get in touch and we'll talk about this more, and I will make sure that I know that information when I do the analytics for that prompt on the 31 days of YouTube. I don't want to give you guys bad information, so give me a little bit of time to research that. I do know you can view your demographics and playback locations and stuff like that. I'm just trying to remember how to do it for the hourly. So put a pin in it and we will come back to that. Do you guys know what movie that's from? Put a pin in it. First one who gets it, I'll do a little giveaway. When will you scope again? I scope every night at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and we talk about YouTube and we have fun. So, does anyone know what movie that's from? Bolt, yes! Shoot me an email and at mandyjeanchic@gmail.com and I will let you know what you won. I'm such a movie quoter. Yeah, I speak fluent Anchorman, Super Troopers, Disney movies, things like that. I'm 32 going on 7. But make sure you shoot me that email, girl. So any more questions on... Oh, and I'm now starting to quote Minions. I say Papples now. And I actually got this guy from McDonald's. I had to order a Happy Meal to get it. My husband was like, really? Ugh. So, any more questions about thumbnails, publishing, YouTube, things like that? Thank you guys for the heart so much. I make my notes when I do, like, my videos, that I just want to make sure, that I cover everything and stuff like that. So, if you guys have more questions, leave me a comment, and we'll get to them. But let me go ahead and announce the giveaway winners. If you are new to my Chic Scopes, I try to do some type of a giveaway, whatever Asia. How are you, girl? I try to do some type of a giveaway on my scopes because it's... Okay, Patrick, if you're on this call, I may need you to seriously teach me how to build an ark because we got some rain. But I always try to do some type of a small giveaway in my videos to show you my appreciation for you guys supporting me. And I don't do this so you guys continue to support me. I do this because, I heart you guys. So yesterday, I prompted you, if you shared this on Twitter or invited your followers, that I would have a drawing for my 2 favorite planner stickers on the history of planner stickers. Let me see if I can find a piece of paper so you guys can actually see what they look like. So they look like. They're little cactuses. If you guys would like some of these stickers, I got them at Hobby Lobby. So I did draw 2 winners. And the first winner is my friend Michaela. It's raining, can't tell now. I'm inside Planet Fitness on Southern, noisy in here. And you're watching Scope. That's awesome. Actually, that's probably like a way I would work out better, is if like I could just watch people on Scope and then it would like take my mind off the fact that I don't like the gym very much. But Michaela, you won one of the sets of stickers. So, and your username is Madam Hatters. So make sure you shoot me an email, mandyjeanchic@gmail.com, on Lifecycle no less, and I will make sure that I get these sent off to you. And I know you're international, don't even worry about it. I'll get you your little stickers. The second winner is Deborah Juliano? Is that how you pronounce it? It's been a long time since I've been speaking Italian. So, Deborah, when you watch the replay of this, make sure you shoot me an email, mandyjeanchic@gmail.com, and I will get these in the mail to you. Now, here's something else that I do for everyone who sends me an email who watches my scopes. If you send me an email with your address, promise I'm not a creeper, I will send you guys a personalized postcard from the land of enchantment. The only thing you have to do is just send me your address. I'm not going to spam your address. I'm not going to do anything like that. It's just a way for me to show my appreciation to you. So make sure if you wanted one from New Mexico. Deborah, did I pronounce your last name right or did I butcher it? Did I butcher it? My grandma, who is Sicilian, would kill me if she knew I butchered that name. Yeah. But again, if you would like a postcard from New Mexico, just email me, mandyjeanchic@gmail.com with your address, and I will get them out. I do go to the post office on Saturdays. That's my mail day. Do we have any more questions? If not, I will... It's raining so hard. It's crazy. Maybe I'll go film my vlog real quick and take you guys out in the rain. Because that's like how special it is here in New Mexico. It's like I feel like I have to vlog about it. If we don't have any more questions, I will... It's true! Like, anyone who's from New Mexico knows, like, how special this rain is. But with an O at the end. Okay, so it was... Oh, so you pronounced it Giuliano. Okay. So I did butcher it. I'm sorry. But I'll still send you your stickers as a peace offering. If you guys don't have any more questions, I appreciate the hearts. I appreciate you guys spending this 30 minutes with me. It really does mean a lot. Tomorrow we will be talking about... I pronounced it right. Cross-promoting your videos. And by cross-promoting, how do you promote your videos on your social media without... Oh, big hugs to you too, girl. Without being spammy. I have tricks and tips about this. I always do. So make sure you check my blog tomorrow, mandyjeanchic.com, and I will include my tips on how to promote but not be a spammer. And then if you enjoy these scopes, make sure you check them out. I do these every single day. It's 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So you guys have a lovely evening. I think I'm going to go hang out in the rain for a little bit. So you guys have a great day. Enjoy your workout.